Hello, Mr. Dark Zodiac. I saw your video that you uploaded, so I'm going to go ahead and just respond to it. I'm going to play it. I'm not going to show the screen, of course, but I'm going to show just a quick screenshot to show that this is in fact a video that you uploaded. Here be Monster 7, the final response. This is part 3 of that by Mr. Dark Zodiac. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and play that, and I'm just going to respond as we go. I'll pause it, I'll respond, and this is the quickest and most efficient way to do it. Because I'm not going to give it this much. I'm not going to give this that much time. But let's go.
This is Mr. Dark Zodiac with part 3 of the Here Be Monsters situation. Like we were talking about before I was interrupted, guaranteeing another check was in the mail for a job well done.
I'm not sure what that's all about, but okay.
Yeah. You know, the government is a fucked up thing. I agree with, you know, I'm not a fearmonger, but I agree with, you know, certain people that are level-headed and knowledgeable and does research, like, you know, secular opinion, for example. Got great respect for him, you know. He does debunk the shit out of Von Helton, and, you know, he takes the time to actually research before he runs his mouth, okay? And, you know, he agrees that the government, you know, has fucked up things, and, you know, there are some things that, you know, you can't really explain without serious proof, you know. But Mr. Von Helton, on the other hand, if he reads an article on someone else's site, it's all true. He doesn't.
I'm going to respond to a few things here. Mr. Dark Zodiac is not a fearmonger. Mr. Dark Zodiac threatened to cut someone's heart out and put it on his shelf. I actually did a video where I showed that on his page, in his comment section. Threatened to cut someone's heart out and put it on his shelf. I also did another video about him, about you, where you claim to be a Satanist who follows the teachings of Anton LaVey, and that your goal, your ultimate goal, is to resurrect Anton LaVey into the God of Darkness. Not a whole lot that I need to say on that. We'll go ahead and we'll leave that.
Care to research it. I mean, honestly, he's unreliable. Unethical. I mean, he doesn't seem to have any really. He doesn't seem to have the what's the word I'm reaching? He doesn't seem to have the
find the word
tenacity to be a truther.
Tenacity. Okay. There's a few things I'd like to discuss there. One, you say Von Helton's not ethical. You threaten to cut a man's heart out. You threaten to put explosives in people's mailboxes. Where are the ethics? Alright? And you claim that he lacks the tenacity. Perhaps you need to look up the definition of the term tenacity. Are you trying to tell me that Von Helton's not tenacious? Nobody's going to believe that. Okay, you really need to look that up. You really do. And stop using big words if you don't know the definitions. Let's keep going.
He's more like a failed truther. Everything that spews out of his mouth is basically bullshit.
Dark Lord.
I've actually seen videos of him saying that the world was going to end 2 or 3 weeks from now. You know,
Dark
shit
Lord.
like that.
Huh?
Pretty much with what Alex Jones did with the whole New Year's, you know, ICBM scare, when he told everybody that, you know, Russians launched nukes you know, against the United States of America. Pretty much the same fear-mongering shit. And you know, you can Google it yourself. Alex Jones actually did do that back in the Y2K scare. Pretty stupid shit. And you know, Orson Welles did it as well, fear-mongered in the World of the Worlds. But
That's War of the Worlds, not World of the Worlds. It's like having a conversation with a third grader. I'm wondering when you're going to get to me, but let's go. Let's continue. Because we're...
broadcast radio back in the 30s, I believe. Well, it might have been a different, I'm not sure. I'd have to actually Google it to find out. I'm not familiar. I don't remember the date, but I remember the incident
1938.
of him scaring a bunch of people, saying that aliens were attacking, you know, continental United States, and people were afraid that people actually committed suicide.
Give me the name of one person that committed suicide as a result of that broadcast.
You know, supposedly.
Now you're using hyperbole.
They didn't know that it was a story. And I see Von Helton pretty much doing the same thing. You know, setting people up, you know, getting them to, you know, need the Punisher, the hero that bails everybody out.
You're comparing Von Helton's blog TV chats and YouTube videos with Orson Welles' production of War of the Worlds in 1938. Really? I'm gonna play the rest of the video. I'm gonna play the rest of it.
The savior of the day, and you just want to be a sidekick. You just want to be the one that, you know, is the hero, is the combatter, is the enforcer for the Punisher. You want to be the one. You know, you want to be the main guy. You want all the views on your channel. You want to be the first one to say, I told you so. Or better yet, the second one. Or you want to make sure that Von is the first one to say, I told you so. Well, guess what? If the world did end, there ain't a fucking thing you can do about it. There ain't a fucking thing Von can do about it. There's some celestial object.
Celestial. Celestial object. Celestial. I want to be Von Helton's sidekick. Alright, I want to address Von Helton. Can I be your sidekick? The enforcer. Oh my God. I'm gonna keep going.
Came from out in space and hit the Earth. There's nothing anybody can do. So, you know, it's really pointless. Disinformation is what it is. None of it's true. I mean, there's no objects out there headed towards Earth. Von Helton's full of shit. The comet land he was talking about, I actually Googled that, and it's going to be really nowhere near the Earth. Not in a threatening manner. And there's nothing, you know, anywhere near the Earth that's going to come near the Earth. You know, it's total preposterous.
Totally preposterous, I believe, is what you meant to say.
You support a man who thinks he's a vampire, thinks he's an ex.
I'm talking to a man who thinks he's a demon.
Special ops.
Who thinks he's a dark lord.
He thinks
Are
he's
you
a
kidding
truther.
me?
You ufologist. He thinks he's the one, the Messiah, more or less. He wants every. How long is it going to be before he actually claims to be the Messiah? How long is it going to be? And probably sometime after that, he'll probably be, ready for everybody to drink the Kool-Aid.
How long is it going to be before you claim that you're that you were the Zodiac killer?
Are you going to drink it? I don't think so. I bet you'd be the first one in line, or are you going to be the enforcer? Are you going to hold the gun and make them drink the Kool-Aid when they don't want to? You going to pull the Sig Sauer out on them? Drink the Kool-Aid or die?
Well, 6 Sauer, Glock, or Smith & Wesson. Make people drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah. Dark Lord.
Because obviously you're not
Lord of Darkness.
who you're saying you are. You're saying you combat cyber bullying. We've already...
I'm not who you say I am. You think I'm Brian Rich. Look at my channel. He subscribed to me.
Prove that you don't. You're a failure. You haven't combated shit.
You're
you
here,
haven't
aren't
made
you?
an impact on anything.
You're here, aren't you?
The past month, you've done nothing to disrupt anything.
I've taken a lot of your time.
People still make hate vids on Von Helton, and they will continue to do so.
Yes.
There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it.
I'm not telling people they can't do it. I'm just saying that they're going to get a response, And I don't go after the people that specifically make hate vids on Von Helton. A lot of them are just kind of useless anyway. It's not worth really discussing them.
You're combating cyberbullying, but yet you have all bullies on your page. As your friends, as your subscribers. It's really pathetic.
Give me proof of that.
It's really pathetic.
Give me proof of that.
Really, really, really pathetic. Pathetic. Foot in your mouth.
Pathetic. Put my foot in my
You
mouth. I'm running
really
out of time.
don't.
That's why I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, it's me again.
The bottom line is this is my final response to you.
Oh, let's hear it. Here's final response.
You're worthless. We win, you lose.
Hey, I'm not the one that said I was a Dark
You
Lord.
mocked all of us. It's a done deal. Now we can go back to having our free speech and do what we want to do. And you can't do nothing about it. You can flag videos, you can do what you want to do. But it's not going to affect what we all do.
Okay, I'm going to stop there, but go back to having your free speech. You always had your free speech. I was never taking that from you. All I do is respond. That is all I do, and I've taken up a lot of your time. I think it's kind of interesting, again, that you say that Secular Opinion goes through and that he does research on all of his videos. You said that Von Helton will just look up something, and if he reads it, it's true. He doesn't do any research. It kind of reminds me of a chat log. You read chat logs, and you assume that they're real. That somebody else uploads and says this is a real chat log. So I'm really not going to get in. I'm not. Yeah, you can go back to having your free speech, Dark Lord. You and Anton LaVey can dance in the hellfire and raise all the demons from hell. Once you finally achieve that goal of resurrecting him into a god of darkness. Yeah, we'll be waiting for that too. This is YouTube. Here be monsters. Keep trying, I guess.